Did hedge knights exist in medieval Ireland? What is a hedge knight? A hedge knight is a knight that was landless, wasn't under any long-term contract, and was basically wandering from settlement to settlement, living rough, most likely under a hedge, giving him the name hedge knight, going from settlement to settlement looking for work. So, on reflection of this, when we look into medieval Ireland, specifically around the 15th century, which Game of Thrones and the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms is based on, we could definitely imagine that hedge knights existed in Ireland. Now, I must note that in 1429, the Desmond Fitzgeralds did have a reform of the Irish military, going from Celtic or Gaelic war bands into Gaelic mercenary companies, completely rebranding the Irish military in the 15th century. And in this era, Ireland did have knights that were referred to as ridera. Now, if you were looking for long-term work in Ireland, you would go to one of the Gaelic mercenary companies which were ran by the clans such as the MacSweeneys, the MacDonalds and the MacLeods. But maybe during the 15th century, the period of the 100 Years' War and the Wars of the Roses, maybe you didn't want to live under a Gaelic mercenary company and you just wanted to drift from contract to contract and live rough like a hedge knight. And yes, in Ireland you could easily live the life of a hedge knight, going to settlements like this in Kilkenny and taking on contracts from merchants like protecting wagons, or even protecting cattle from cattle raiders, or maybe being hired from protection work to dealing with blood feuds. You could easily find a place in medieval Ireland as a hedge knight.